Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida. And what a night for college football in the stadium known as the Bounce House. The UCF Knights are ready to open another season. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Knights about to kick it away and get this season started. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit. He's loose. Got the first down and still on his feet. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush four guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but you've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Flores. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's caught. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick toss. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Brock. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Got his man downfield. Gets loose in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He might want another play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hands it off. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a...
Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Dropping back, it's Flores. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the touchdown, UCF! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Rushes on him. And the misconnection on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got it down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. There's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. That is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First clear the drive coming from their own 24. They'll open the second half with a run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Jackson gonna throw it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. At midfield, he's got room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Knights are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got him, first down and more. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. He's got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Knights! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Flores. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback brought up two and sacked at the 12.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give on the counter. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Jackson going to throw it. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Knights are on the move. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Back to pass on second down. Looking deep down the right side. Got it firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss to the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Here's a heat. Caught behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here late.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson will throw. The short hands, it's Thomas. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Shows him the stiff arm. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Turning on the Jets. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.